Hey, what's up, everybody? You are now tuned into the Geeked Up Podcast, your home for entertainment, enlightenment, while adding thought-provoking questions with a comedic twist. Join us every Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. for more content and enjoy the show.
Here we go. Yeah. Come on, just ride it. It's the inside rules. Re-step. It's the inside rules. Re-step. It's the inside rules. Re-step. Let's go. Get it. Everybody out there, go scream and shout. About to tell you what inside rules about. What's up? I got you geeking on a Monday or Friday, what so else? I play anything else you did, cause they always keep it real. Still they be stepping. Third eye open, you blink, you miss the message. Juju, or should I say fan favorite? Big Rome be highly blessed while Q is in the matrix. Half always hating, that's how we start debating. But Q can calm it down, cause you surely got the patience. Big stepping, I dub repping. Bound to have the answers to every question like Google and Bing. Ask G's and Quora when you tune in. Check your over. Time to start the show. So here the intro go. Steps. We back. Hey, and we back. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? If you are just tuning in, this is the Inside Wolves crew, entertainment crew actually, and we bringing you that geeked up. You know what I'm saying? This is Geeked Up Podcast. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe. You know all that. You know what I'm saying? And once again, we are the Geeked Up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Podcast. Yes, sir. I'm your boy Jay Million, the Villion Hefe Millie. Got all my co-hosts, and they gonna do what they do. Go ahead, Ron.
It's gonna be Big Ron, blessed and highly favorite. Got a good one for y'all today. Let's get into it.
Y'all hear that, Angelic? He blessed and highly favored.
Y'all already know who it is, man. It is the fan favorite Juju AJ from the Geeked Up Podcast. Back with more entertainment.
They love him.
What's up, y'all? Q. And I'm one and only winner of Stepperty. And we're going to jump right into this one. And I got a hot one for y'all. I got a big question. I was told I'm being socially unaware. So I need your guys' help and the viewers as well. Please tell me.
What's up?
For the past, God knows how many years, if I meet a woman and she expresses to me that she has children, and she's also a single mother as well, the following question is thus. Hey, I got 4 kids that comes up in conversation. Oh, yeah? And I know that she's a single mother. All the same father? And she'll answer, generally. And then I'll keep the question. I'll keep the conversation pushing. Is that a socially acceptable question to ask? Or is that like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
That's kind of like, I feel like that falls into the realm of like asking a woman their age. Like it's like just a tad bit socially insensitive, depending. Just a tad. Just like the slightest amount.
Let me ask you this. What was the demographic culturally of said woman?
This is all my life, so it's been all women. I've asked every woman that's a single mother.
Okay. So it don't matter. It wasn't a particular race that you would have asked. Okay.
No. Why would I single out a particular race?
Well, my answer would have definitely been a little different.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a very.
I know. I can see it's forward
question,
but is it insensitive?
I think it's insensitive in certain situations. You know, if you're in a line at McDonald's and this,
it's kind of like one of those like unspoken rule things we talked about briefly. Like, I wouldn't say it's of the same lines of unspoken as like some of the other shit we talked about, but it's kind of like
actually
that's not something. I don't know. That's not something someone's expecting to be asked like right away. I don't know. I feel like there's a different way to address that. Yeah, it's a different way to address that rather than just on that instant.
Fuck what them niggas saying, Quinn. You was right, yeah. Like, he was right. I'm saying geeky. I'm like, listen, I think I was the same shit. I'd be like, listen, is it all 5 of them little niggas got to say that? Like, that's a good question. That is not a bad question.
Well,
that's a great question
as well. And you need some established rapport with that person.
I'll say this.
I'm saying it's not a bad thing to know, but I would just say give it some time before you start.
I don't make it the biggest point of the sentence is that question. So it's not like they'll be like, oh yeah, I got my kids. Oh, how many you got? 3? All the same father? No. Damn. and then I just like carry on. No, I don't. It's just, oh no, not the same fathers. And then if they do say that, then maybe this is a bit for. Then I'll be like, how many? And then they'll be like, oh, 2. Okay. And then I'll just carry on with the conversation. I won't just stick on that point. It's just like, it's almost like it's something you forget I even asked you, because I'll mention it like it's nothing. I won't make like a how many different fathers. It's just kind of like a blow by thing.
Definitely gotta use some slick shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like that.
Listen, that's where that silver tongue will come in. That's what that silver lady say.
Exactly like this.
Damn, oh yeah, y'all all look alike too. Oh, and then there it goes quick. Like, oh, actually, they're not all related. Like, oh, so it's different fathers, or I know they all look like their daddy.
That's what I'm saying. It's some way. It's a way to. It's a different way to sneak that shit in there. Say like, when I see a picture, I mean, these 2 look like you.
There's
just
some
like that.
things that no matter how you say it can be a bit forward. You know what I'm saying? You walk up to a girl, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you who the hell raped your sister? Like, it's just some stuff.
Yeah. But Charlamagne said that shit.
It's just some stuff.
Bro, I forgot that Charlamagne did that shit.
There's some stuff you shouldn't say.
It was a good question, though. It's a good question.
Bruh, it's not even it's the forwardness of this nigga to just say that. Not because you just brought back that whole memory. Bro had just finished a sentence. Like, he didn't even wait. He just was like, yeah. But who did that to your sister? What?
Yeah.
Oh man. Thus far it hasn't gotten me in any trouble, so I'll probably continue. But I just wanted to know if it's a bit forward or not to ask that, and if it's actually an inappropriate question to ask.
I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't have asked that if you had like maybe the slightest voice in your head saying like, okay, maybe that could be.
Well, personally, I didn't think so, but my girl, she started cracking up, and she was like, "Bro, you're not supposed to be asking people that. What the hell?"
That's what she said to you.
Yeah, she said you're not supposed to be asking women that kind of. That's crazy, because some women get offended by that, like the exact same shit y'all saying.
And I bet you, and I could be wrong, but I bet you, them kids wasn't all related.
All of what kids?
Them kids.
The kids, the women?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Were they all related? Were they all the same dad? Yeah, the scenario.
Oh, no.
This wasn't a real scenario. This was something.
No, this has happened a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. Any of them times, those people that got offended, did they, was all the kids?
Nobody's ever gotten offended.
I got you.
She's saying that they probably are, but.
And you asked this to a random woman that you just happen to exchange pleasantries with.
If I'm communicating with her and she brings up she has kids, yes.
He doing that
I've
shit
done this with
That's
Uber drivers.
I feel
like that's not a bad question.
I don't know.
It's not like I see a woman with kids and I'm like, they all the same? Father?
Right.
Like, no, like we're already having a conversation and they'll bring up the fact that they have kids. So then I'll dive into the family life and I'll be like, oh, literally how I said it is exactly how I say it. Oh, yeah, me and my kids are going to da-da-da. Oh, how many kids you got? 3? Oh, that's what's up. And I know they're a single mother already. All the same father? No. How many? 2. Oh, okay. Well, where are y'all off to after that anyway? And I'll just carry on the conversation. Like, it's just.
Quinn, that's because what they hear in their mind is
interrogated.
I would feel offended if somebody walked up to me and I got all my kids
walking
with me
up like
and
a street
they all got the same mother.
Like,
I would get offended.
Questions.
In your mind, you just called him a cheap hoe. In their mind, Quinn. How many fathers? 2. Slut. Like
this nigga asking questions like you filling out your taxes or something, like how many kids and nigga. Damn.
I didn't know you was going in depth like that. Like I said, how many kids? How many fathers?
Keep asking 2? Questions. He got more after that. Like this
right. Thought it was just.
Bro, we can't keep.
He's got a notepad in his hand back there, bro.
There's not more questions about the family. I'm just curious because that kind of thing is pretty. That's life. It's crazy thing.
That's life. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely probably would think that. I probably would think that to ask that if I was like McDonald's and I seen, seen Lil Jaquan and Raekwon and Traquan, you know what I'm saying? All of them right there lined up, getting their little Happy Meals, one single mother. Hold on. Yo, yours?
Damn, they all got the same daddy?
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, that's not no.
But
You
see, the
understand
way that
that?
y'all are saying that, it's almost like it's just like a tap on the shoulder, like, hey, all these yours? Like, hey,
I mean, because
no, I'm not.
that's
Ain't
how the
nobody
question is
approaching
seen, though.
nobody like
Bro,
that.
that's what he just
They
said. He
said,
just said he
excuse
seen
me, are there
3 little
fathers in their
badass.
lives? Like, come on,
He
yo.
just said he
You
seen
can't
3
do
little
that.
badass babies kids at the McDonald's, and he gonna think about, man, I should ask if they all got the same dad. That's like, nigga, yes, that's weird, bro. You do not know this woman, bro.
I said I call that an astute observation. That's what I call it. That's what I call it.
It's a way that you can, life, man. But we're gonna stay on the topic of kids, and we're gonna talk about the fact that California is going to be the first state to offer all of the kids free meals at school. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about the fact that the first state to do something like this, and it's 2022? So what y'all think about something like this going on?
That what that food looking like?
I saw that question in the comments as well of that post.
I know what free lunches at my school used to look like. It used to be 2 pieces of white bread with a piece of cheese slapped in the middle and a damn piece of fruit.
Oh yeah,
the wish sandwich.
The wish sandwich. I wish the sandwich tastes good.
I think this is a good. I think this is good. I think this is a good movement. I think this is showing a positive change in school systems over, United States. I feel like this is something. I feel like a lot of them should start pushing towards. I mean, granted, I don't know financially how that might affect certain states here and there, because I mean, not everybody is as financially set up. It's probably like California maybe, but I feel like this is a good idea, especially for kids. I remember, growing up in school, seeing niggas who ain't, ain't have it and shit like that. So I can definitely understand how it can be harder on the kids, who don't have the means or resources to get, a lunch in school. So I definitely think it's a good idea that they're getting this new development of like free lunches for the kids in California. I want to see that happen a lot more, more states. So shout out to California.
Shout out to Cali, man. Yeah, they definitely doing the damn thing. That's definitely cool. I feel like the lunch ladies is definitely going not to give a fuck even more now. Cause that's probably a pay cut in them for them. Them lunches are free. Them lunch ladies is definitely not giving 2 fucks about what is in that. If you thought that shit was mystery meat before, nigga, that's
a good point. A lot of people in the school system tend to be overworked anyway. So now
I didn't think about that, because I'm thinking like obviously the money does have to be coming out of somewhere. It do have to be taken from something. I don't know what it is though. Hopefully it's not the lunch ladies.
The taxpayers.
Either that or they gonna get upset that they not getting no raise with all this free lunch going around. That's what they
something.
Yeah, they gonna get upset.
That's one of the saddest realities, honestly, that a lot of people. I don't think people even choose to come to terms with it. Is that exactly what you just said? For a lot of things that people complain about, they want this fixed, they want that better, they need more of this. A lot of it, although valid, it's got to come from somewhere. It's not like niggas could just make it up, I don't think, at least. And if so, they're choosing not to for a particular reason, which is even worse. But as far as this California thing goes, that's definitely, like you said, a step in the right direction. I don't know how healthy and how fulfilling the meals will be, but I do know that something is better than nothing.
Them stay, baby. Shit.
I'm ready to say something's better than nothing. According to apparently as well, it helps with the learning process too. Operating with a full stomach.
If it's anything like the lunches that we grew up on, oh fuck no, I tell you, boy, listen.
You know how crazy that is, though. You know how crazy that is. The fact that we was in school at like niggas was in lunch at like 11 a.m., 10:30 a.m. eating pizza and drinking chocolate milk and eating mandarin oranges. Like that's a crazy diet. That shit is crazy.
Did y'all have a preferred meal from your school back then? If it was this day, that shit came in, you was like, oh yeah.
High school, we had fried chicken on Fridays.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ. Thursdays we had
shit. God
damn. Teriyaki. We had like teriyaki bowls. Other days we had these
Nigga, did you go to a private school? Yo, I'm sorry. Nah.
Trust me, that shit was far from private, bro.
Nigga said fried chicken and teriyaki.
We had these buffalo chicken tenders. They had like regular and buffalo chicken tenders. They were serving.
Jesus
Christ!
Spicy
chicken sandwiches.
I can't wait to get that.
Man, that shit was what?
That sound like private.
I can't wait.
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, like when I was in school, bro, I don't know what niggas talking about.
You eating that good
shit
lunch.
I was gonna say he's the meal preps. What the fuck?
Once
niggas
we hit high
eating
school,
great.
It's crazy.
You're eating great.
It's crazy because when I entered high school, they were saying like, I guess the upperclassmen that left before me, they were saying like, oh yeah, like all the good shit gone. Because at that time, I think like Michelle, she was doing that campaign for like the healthy foods at that time. So they was taking a lot of.
I remember that.
They was taking a lot of junk food out of schools all over the nation at that time. So even though I got into high school, I thought all the shit was gonna be gone. Nigga, the lunch was slapping. Bro. I don't care what nobody said.
We used to have Gatorades until that shit happened, though.
Bro, I still remember that. No, that is oddly one of the few things my memory retains is coming to school the year after that shit went into effect. And I'm looking at the lunch like, damn, where the drinks, where the snacks, where the salt, where the pepper,
light.
What the fuck? Where's all the food at?
They,
boxed water. Like, what the fuck is this?
I remember seeing like they took the Gatorades out, but they replaced it with like the Powerade Zero. Like, whoa, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, not only is it Powerade, but it's Powerade Zero. And nah, bro, y'all niggas, y'all doing us dirty.
Apparently, this nigga Juan was eating gourmet food at his high school. So what did y'all have? Goddamn.
Our lunch was pretty good, bro.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, stop shitting on us, please, because you think thinking, all right, you got me mad about my upbringing right now.
What about
all I can speak is high school.
Favorite meal for sure. We had a good old sandwich station with the lunch lady. Always real cool. The lunch lady was like a little wrap. You can go make like a turkey. I used to make like a turkey ham wrap.
Yeah. Y'all niggas eat
turkey.
Great.
Had a lunch lady. That's what's up.
Wow. Damn, that sounds good.
What the fuck? Y'all niggas eating?
Which that was an option.
That only came in later though. It was like the last 2 years of high school. They had like a little wrap sandwich station. It wasn't big or nothing.
You know what, bro? I probably shouldn't even be glorifying. Well, you know what? No, actually, I can speak on it now. I can speak on it now because
anything else you say is cat.
What y'all had?
Niggas ordered off iPads. Quick.
The one thing that I didn't I'll say indulge in high school was the like we had like a little like station with like cookies and like snacks and shit in the lunchroom. So you know what I'm saying? That's where like everything else was free. Like all the lunch was free, but well, at least for some people, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? You go over there, you get your little slushy. They had all types of shit. But anyway, the thing is,
slushy.
It was just slushies, smoothies, all
yo, you're done. I'm sorry.
The last thing I'll say about
niggas talking about the struggles.
The last thing I'll say about it is that I never went to the station because the cookies. And for everybody who went to high school with me, the cookies were made by the special ed students. No bullshit.
Where you ain't get them?
I'm good.
I'm about to say, listen, nigga, those are the most delicious shits we had in our school.
I'm good. I'm good.
Well, you know what?
And it wasn't the fact that the special ed kids were making the cookies. I just wasn't jacking it at all. Like, I think I'm okay. I'm good.
Hey Quinn, man, go in.
Well, damn.
Man,
okay.
Go into that cookie story, Quinn.
No. I'm not even going to dive into that. Oh no. Let's just say we had the same. We had the same chefs for our cookies, and I got one day, and it had a bite out of it when I took it out the wrapper. That's gonna be the shortened version of it, but that's something. Yes, that's something that's also happening.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Quit yelling at that nigga, bro. Quit yelling at that poor little kid.
I did not yell at nobody.
Hell no.
But I was rather upset over the fact that my cookie I had paid for already had a bite out of it.
He charged you a baker's fee.
Apparently, a taste testing fee. Made sure the shit wasn't raw. So. Shout out them, but
at least he making sure you know what I'm saying your shit was cooked.
Something like that. It's not gonna be nearly as fantastic as yours, nigga. I have two options here. One, the spicy chicken sandwich. That was a you know what I'm saying general one. That was pretty popular, and then My other favorite was the what?
Before you dive into that, Quinn, don't big up that spicy chicken sandwich like it wasn't just the regular chicken which just dipped in some buffalo sauce.
No, that's true. Oh no, you're right. You're right about no, that's true. That's true. It was the same thing. It just had a little twang on it.
Yeah, just a little.
It was the exact, like he said. It was the Jamin. I think you gave that a little too much credit. It was the exact same patty, but the spicy one had the chili flakes on it. That's the only difference between the two chicken sandwiches.
Oh yeah, niggas was hurting, man.
Had the chili flakes on it. But then outside of that one, I like the mozzarella sticks.
Oh yeah,
damn, you didn't even say the best one
with the marinara.
Yeah,
you didn't even say the best one.
You might not. You might be thinking of the one that I'm talking about. Are you talking about the pizza kind of joints? I forget what those were called. That's why I just called them mozzarella sticks. But we might be talking about the same thing.
Cheese sticks, mozzarella sticks,
the shit you can rip.
It's like two of them.
Those are like
those are like together.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those are like they were like breadsticks, like just like cheesy breadsticks. That's really what they was.
Yeah, something like that.
They were like sometimes they had like pepperoni.
Yeah, that and the chicken sandwich. Those were my two favorite
really,
meals from high school.
Think about it. Was that just uncooked hot pockets that niggas was eating?
You said uncooked hot pockets.
Yeah, we was definitely down bad. Nah, listen, Colin, you didn't even say the favorite one, yo.
Which one was that for you?
Universal. Favorite one was the French toast sticks with the hash browns. Yeah, the McDonald's. When they brought in the McDonald's hash browns.
That's because I didn't even eat breakfast like that.
That was the only. That was the only good meal niggas we had. Yo, that and maybe the deep dish pizza.
Universally, bro, that breakfast pizza, them little square ass pizza.
Oh yeah, they were good.
And I ain't talking about those.
And I used to walk out. I used to walk out with a cup of them cinnamon toast crunch. Oh yeah, eat them dry.
Nigga, we had these small like micro like carton juices. I had maybe about 5 of them bitches. The lunch ladies, they would like give like the athletes like extra ones. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It was a good membership we had going on.
Nah, I don't.
Membership. This nigga had privileges. Yeah, this nigga had.
Hey, bro, would y'all niggas be mad?
Right after you went to the panini station,
would y'all be mad if I told y'all that Chick-fil-A was like brought to our school in the mornings for breakfast?
All right, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about, yo. We couldn't even. Our school was so strict. We couldn't even bring in outside food for lunch.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, nigga, we left campus.
Well, I know you used to play sports too. What did y'all used to eat for games? What did you eat before games?
I ate a lot of fruit. I ate a lot of fruit.
Did they ever like?
We used to be
a lot of oranges, really, for me.
We used to be up at Little Caesars all the time. What, nigga? Yo, what do you think we went to school at? Yeah,
they would do like spaghetti. They would do spaghetti. They would do
no, yo, we listen, man.
Yeah, baked spaghetti. We had burgers.
Okay, Juan, y'all. We get it, nigga. Y'all was sponsored by Olive Garden. We get it, nigga. We get it.
I'm confused how this isn't a private school that you're talking about here. I'm just so confused.
That's what I'm saying.
Our school is sponsored by Nike and everything.
So, y'all niggas had that been a private school.
Well, our school, we got a lot of press for like basketball. Like our basketball program was
he just said
so.
Well, he said they didn't supply them with fruit. He said they would eat oranges and fruit.
No. He said they had spaghetti.
We had
burgers.
like spaghetti burgers like before games and shit. But I mean, like for football, that's what it was. But like for different sports, we had like basketball. I usually ate fruit. Or track, I always ate fruit. But like football, I ate like meals.
See, our football team was sponsored by Subway and Chick-fil-A.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we at the beginning of the season, you would put in your custom sandwich and you would get it every Friday. From Subway.
That's another quiz.
But we like a football. We a football like different football area. You know what I'm saying? We was like that. We was sponsored by them niggas.
So that was like y'all main program at that school or whatever.
Football, yeah.
Nigga, our sports was sponsored by Russell, nigga. We was sponsored by Russell
Wilson.
Nigga, not even Wilson. Nigga, Russell Athletics.
I'm hearing all this and I'm like, man, where the fuck the money that came to our school go? What is going on with our
damn? But that wasn't school money. That was like strictly like, bro, I'm telling you, like that was like all sponsorships. Like that was money raised by the football program.
Yeah, we was bopping. Yo, we was taking the bop up the Little Caesars like right before games and getting those $5 pizzas for ourselves, or ordering for Pats if niggas had money. We was ordering from Pats.
We got cake.
Y'all had $5 pizza sitting on y'all stomach trying to play a game.
warming up with a $5 pizza.
Yo, listen, nigga,
throw up on the field.
Nigga, it was real out there, yo. It was real. If you was an athlete out there, you was an athlete for real, nigga. Like it was no nutrition, nothing.
You did that shit for the love of the game.
I'd be hurt on that damn Little Caesars, boy. We had like soul food trays, you know what I'm saying? We had good catered plates.
How bad that is, bro. We ate pizza one time before a playoff game, and it made us lose the game.
Nigga, we was out there all straight nigga, like straight nigga novice, bro.
With heartburn.
Yo, Lee, bro, at least a couple niggas was, you know what I'm saying, blowing down.
Oh yeah. Yo,
the nigga that don't think they playing was killing that pizza too.
Bro, you're right. Nah, we ain't even talking about that, yo. These niggas, it was niggas that was definitely blowing down before games, yo.
With the pizza too. Oh yeah, that's a volatile combination right there.
Bro, yeah, that when Mickey's, you know, niggas go to Mickey's before, especially if you was running track, yo, and you only had like one event, you know good and well you could eat, but that was always like the little thing you had to play with, because you know good and well as soon as somebody get hurt and you know on that coach, and soon they look at you in the stands. You only got one event, right? Oh yeah, come on down. And then you sitting there on a full stomach.
You like, yeah, shit, I'm good. I ain't gotta worry about
rumbling.
Like, Coach, let me keep it real with you. I'm gonna lose this one if you put me in right now. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you done ever ate before doing something athletic?
Before doing something athletic? Oh man, damn.
That's man, like we had sloppy joes. Okay, so we had sloppy joes.
Oh my god!
This is track season. We had sloppy joes, and the event was hurdles. I never did hurdles. I didn't do hurdles. Hurdles was never my thing. But who was supposed to be doing that? I don't remember who was doing the event, but for some reason, like they weren't going to be able to do it. The next person to be up just so happened to be me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fuck, bro. My name is on the board. I hear them saying my name on the announcement. I'm sitting in the bleachers trying to be ignored. Like, I got my jacket on. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like not notice. Anyway, I go down there. They force me down there. And when I tell you, like, that was the shittiest run I've ever done.
That
like,
nigga sitting with sloppy Joe on his
I believe it.
I gave up on trying to jump over him. I gave up on trying to jump. I got disqualified.
Damn.
I had to forfeit. I didn't even finish a race. I was that full, bro. Because the thing is, the sloppy joes were so good, bro. I had about at least 4 or 5 of them bitches that day. Because my events was already done. My events was already done for the day, though.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect to, you know what I'm saying?
Get pulled back
usually
there.
That's what I would do. Like, I would eat heavy after all my events for track season, that is, because I'm good for the day. Especially on the events when we were there all day.
Boy.
That's shit that you could do is rough right there.
Shit that you could do is 15, 16, 17. Boy, I wouldn't even try that shit now, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna let I'm gonna let y'all.
I need a muscle milk after everything I do athletically.
The good athlete stories, but at least during one time before, I went for a prolonged jog to work on that heart muscle, because that is a muscle as well. I was very, very stupid, and fun fact for y'all, there's no such thing as a blue raspberry. So went ahead and drank one of them brisks, good size one, that good blue brisk. Yeah, made it about halfway around the block before I was throwing up blue, and that was
that's where you went wrong.
Yeah, that was not it.
Brisk.
That's where you went wrong.
I'm a sugar addict. I just really enjoy, I love any kind of sugary thing. Yeah. So I just had to get something.
I'm sitting there thinking about that though. When we at the Y, or we used to be at the Y playing basketball, the vending machine definitely had more brisks than they ever had like actual hydration drinks. And niggas was definitely sitting there going in between games, sipping off a kiwi melon.
You see niggas walking to the court with a what the fuck you get a Lipton tea from? Like
Right,
what the fuck are you drinking? Like, what we hooping, bro? Like, why the fuck you got an Arizona in your hand right now?
I was just about to say right after the game, man, they crack open the Arizona like it's the hydration.
Big 99-cent advertisement.
He said, "Oh my god!"
Nigga said, "Oh my god."
Oh my god.
Get to drinking the Arizona.
Nigga said, "All right, come on, let's go again." Like, nigga, what? Hold on, just calm down.
But the craziest part, that shit will work at like 17 years old. That should be refreshing. Nigga just bounce right back up. Like, all right.
The niggas I used to be worried about, bro, was the niggas, man, no bullshit. It was the niggas in there like drinking Red Bull, like Red Bull.
They're on demon time.
Like, nigga,
they're on demon time.
No,
I'm good, bro.
Yeah. Them niggas was looking to clock into work after that.
I was gonna say, bro, they was looking to give it they all for them first two games. Like they was about to go all out for those first two games.
Yeah.
Oh
nobody want to
man.
play with that shit, bro.
What about you, Lee?
Feel me? Listen. My coach did me petty one day, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think we was gonna be doing much at practice. And so I was just chilling and chopping it up with my niggas. And listen, I would never touch this again, but listen, I was a shiesty nigga. I had a box of them 7-Eleven nachos. And I didn't see this with the chili. Listen, bro.
Where's that
I
picture
didn't see the
of
nigga
Scooby
walk
at?
up. I looked up from my meal, and this nigga was standing over top of me. Now, keep in mind, this nigga's like 6'6". He played
coach.
He played old line in the league, bro. This nigga standing over top of me. He said, "That's what we doing." That's what he said. That's what you eating today. And I knew right there, bro. He changed the whole game plan that day, nigga. We was running. Nigga.
He said, "We gonna get this up out of you. We gonna get this up out of you."
Damn.
Nigga, that was the worst day of my life, boy. Outside of that, bro, I'm doing another one of the worst feelings I've ever had. Actually, while doing anything, was actually drinking too much water. When I first started playing football, I used to OD on the water. And go right back in that nigga. Anyone that know that shit be weighing on you, boy.
Bro, that's one of the weirdest feelings ever, bro. Like you just
sloshing around in your stomach,
is
and you can hear it. Like you can hear that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you like, damn, I done fucked up. You just sit there and just.
That'd be the one day at practice with his hot as shit. They give it all a bunch of water breaks. Break for water, like again. Please.
We just had the little spigot you can spray it. You know what I'm saying? And niggas use the OD every time.
It's funny you say that. I remember I did that same situation actually doing the pacer test in high school, bro. I was one of them niggas that like snuck out the door. You know what I'm saying? When y'all went to the other side to go get a drink of water and come back when they, you know what I mean? When they come back to the other side, I was that nigga. So I was gonna get me a sip.
How many kids was in your high school, yo? There's no way that you got away with this shit. Like nobody saw that shit.
You went to a private school, nigga.
Bro, we got a big ass like open campus. Like our high school.
Yeah, this nigga said open campus.
I think 5 or 6 buildings. I could be wrong.
For your high school?
Like 5, yeah, it was like 5, like 5 buildings, and they're all separated. Like, so you gotta walk. It's like a big.
This nigga
like,
went to My Hero.
This nigga went to a university. I'm about to say this nigga went to a university.
This nigga went to My Hero Academia. This nigga shit is goddamn official.
And the crazy thing is, bro, they about to start working on it. The shit actually gonna look like a little college. Like it looks like a college.
Nigga, that's what
like,
community college in our area was
it's like. It sound like me explaining to y'all.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's a community college because that's exactly what the one back home was. Like it was like 6, 7, 8 buildings, and that was the community college campus. It was that's including the library.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, that's what the community college. So that's what your high school. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. That's actually insane. That's when when schools actually call it a campus, nigga. That's like your school's a campus.
No. That's when it's real. But what about you, Jim? Any bad eating experiences?
Man, I used to always fuck with like before states and everything for track. I used to always fuck with the the concession food, and the one thing that I always fuck with was the chicken tenders, yo. The chicken tenders used to be banging, especially we was up in Morgan State, yo. Yeah, them chicken tenders used to be knocking. Now there's one low day, man. Them shits was not knocking, but I still ate them motherfuckers because the nigga was hungry and I was about to run that 4x4. I was about to exert a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Nigga, my stomach was down there bubbling. Nigga, I'm talking. Nigga, yo, I'm down there. Nigga, I can feel. Yo, oh my god,
The
yo.
rancid tender.
You know what?
Oof.
Speaking of concession stand food, man, shout out Nick's
Yeah.
mom. She always gave me everything I need, man. Shout out to Nick's mom.
Who the fuck you?
Bro, y'all say there's nobody safe around me. What is y'all hear this?
Right. Hide your moms around one.
Shout out to
Hide your
Nick's
girlfriends
mom,
around.
yo.
Whoa. I'm just saying some shout out to some. You know what I'm saying? She always slid me a basket of loaded fries, cheese, bacon.
She held
bits,
you down, huh?
You know what I mean?
She held you down.
Jalapenos. Yeah, she held me up. And I got her on the back end, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody else right there?
Huh?
Nobody else right there? Just Nick's mom?
I mean, there was other people.
Nah, she used to run and
but
come
Nick's
find
mom,
them.
she got
one here.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
One?
Yeah. Cool.
Gotta play for
Nick,
you, man.
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck Nick.
Oh my god. We got ops on the podcast. Yo, I did. God damn it.
Well, speaking of ops, I got a question about y'all. I got not about for y'all. My bad. I got a question for y'all. Speaking of ops, did y'all see that video of the Spirit Airlines employee throwing hands with that woman?
Yeah.
Now, break it down for the people who haven't seen it. There's a Spirit Airline employee. He's just kind of like, hey, woman, get out my face. Woman, get out my face. And she's constantly yelling at him and pointing her fingers in his face. And he's not backing down from this instigation either, I will say. Until she just comes 5 fingers across the man's face. And he just lost it after that. He started spinning off niggas. He started diving. He dove on top of her. Like he
did look like Aaron Donald out
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Like he really looked like a lineman after. Like he started going crazy.
Definitely heard that nigga got a contract from the Lions the next day.
Yeah.
Definitely heard that.
He can definitely help out the Cowboys right now. I promise he could.
Yeah.
So what y'all think of that? What y'all think of that going on? Right, wrong,
when I saw
indifferent?
The video, I didn't have there's one thing I can say. Once they were like going back and forth in the video, you can see like it got to a point where he was approaching her and he's saying like, get out of my face. But bro, you saying get out of my face, but you're approaching her. I don't got no problem with you putting your hands on her after she was dead ass wrong and hit you. But it's like at some point in the video, you could definitely tell, he was in the wrong as far as like approaching. I don't got no problem with nobody defending themselves and standing their place, but that's literally what you're supposed to do is stand your place and defend yourself, not charge and say, get out of my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, that's just like what I thought about it. But hell no, he was dead ass right for at least I would have whooped her ass. Man.
Hey man. Yeah, my man, yo, look for me, yo, and he definitely did what he had to do. Because look, that hand looked heavy as shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw this, I was like, God damn, that nigga got smacked. I was like, fuck. I was like, shit. Yeah. He's still up. He's still up, yeah. I was like, God
she
damn.
slapped that man that hard.
Dang, I thought that was Layla Ali on that bitch. I was like, God damn, nigga. Oh my God.
Weight.
Yeah, it did.
There was a lot wrong with that, man. There was a lot wrong
with
video, man.
Yeah. First of all, why the hell are you arguing about Spirit Airlines? It's not even ready to be Spirit no more because that shit is getting bought up by wasn't it JetBlue or something like that?
Somebody.
Yeah. So
I think they're talking about it. I don't know.
It's getting bought. No, it is. It's about to happen. It's about to get bought up. Like it's about to get changed and everything. So it's no longer gonna be Spirit. It's gonna be like just JetBlue or some shit like that or whatever. But
is it experience?
Thank God.
Yeah, Quinn. Here's the thing, though. I said the same thing. I was like, damn. I was like, thank you, Lord, because that's just one airline you do not want to get on.
Spirit,
yeah.
bro. But you have one experience with them, and you know why that's not the airline you ever want to get on. Ever. If you're a regular flyer, do not do that. I've done it twice, and I regret it.
Operating in reality, bro. Niggas gotta understand, like the notion of equal rights and equal lefts is all funny and all and stuff like that. The reality of the situation is, bro, you're never going to be on the winning side of an altercation with a woman, bro. And knowing that, you should do everything in your power to not come off your frame to that extent, bro. Like this nigga was OD. Like he should have been got out the situation. Now, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? The woman isn't fault free. I mean, listen. This is why you need a husband, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the women, ladies out there, bro, get you a husband. You know what I'm saying? This would not have happened if she was with her nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you feel me? I mean,
that's definitely a fact.
It was just a lot wrong on both parts, bro. I don't got no. Listen,
it was wrong. They should have got his ass up out there a lot sooner, yo. Like they let that shit drag on for too long.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what I didn't like though. Listen,
the nigga at the end, right?
That nigga at that end.
Yeah, the nigga at the end.
I don't care what I do. I would have smacked this shit. That nigga would have got a mean uppercut.
The dude at the end, he was like, he got up in his face. He was like, man, fight somebody your own size, man. Hit me. Fight me. Yeah. Don't fight her. Don't fight a lady. Fight me.
Did you see how he ran over? Nah, he not hitting no woman, bro. He not gonna fight no woman, bro. He nigga ran over.
And then both them niggas put their hands behind their backs. I was like, y'all niggas ain't about shit. Yeah, y'all niggas both it. Most y'all niggas ain't about.
Should have sworn. Nigga, you already finna lose your job.
Nigga was in a rainbow Nipsey Hussle shirt. This nigga wasn't finna do nothing.
I want to say, well, you know, Nipsey without approving that shit that you was wearing, nigga. Get the
that's bad right there. And this is actually, Lee, exactly what you said. I like to shift that same sentiment over to the woman as well. And this just goes out to all the ladies out there because this is genuine advice. Truthfully. I know about this whole, you know, the whole equals and the whole, you know what I'm saying, pushing for equal rights, everything that's going on, feminism, this, that, and the third. Ladies, and I'll say this to my daughters, sisters in general, do not engage a man like that. That, if he decides to do something like what that man did, bro, that is not going to end well, both for him socially and for you physically. Don't engage no man like that. Don't get the yelling and poking in a nigga's face because you don't know who's got self-control and who doesn't. Even if he did do something wrong, you were genuinely mad at him, there's a much better way to go about that because you don't know who you're dealing with. You can't be all up in somebody's face poking at him. And even though, like Juan said, he was approaching her, so he clearly was unhinged himself because this nigga did not. He wanted to get it going. If he didn't, he would have tried to walk away. Maybe that wasn't recorded that he did try to walk away, but. Man, don't do that. Don't do that.
What was that argument about?
That's what I'm saying. Don't do that. That's gonna get somebody hurt. Cause that's
why I say, me personally, bro. Like, no matter what's going on, it would never come to that for me. I know I would never, cause I'm definitely anti-striking a woman. I'll smush her. I'll smush and push. But for me, I wouldn't strike no woman. Cause I understand, bro. I have a mom. I have sisters. I have women that are close to me, bro. And I know no matter what the situation is, bro. If I found out somebody struck one of them, I'd be mad no matter what the fuck happened. I'd be ready to fight. And that's somebody, mom, sister, auntie, whatever. So, you know what I'm saying?
I'm handing out DDTs, nigga. For real, no bullshit, nigga.
Lay hands on him. He said, "Hey, man, I'm dropping you."
I'm handing out the people's elbow, nigga. I'm not playing.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, nah, real shit. Hey, you definitely that make you want to kill a nigga, yeah. Like, obviously you're not going to, but that'll make you want to. Trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, yo, do any of y'all know why like that argument even started? Like, what was that about?
No, I have no clue.
And that's the crazy part about it. That shit probably wasn't even that big enough to the point where it wasn't. For it to get like that. It was just two motherfuckers just ignorant as fuck.
How do you get to that point?
Keep in mind, she called him a nigga, she called him F word. She was going crazy on this nigga.
How do you get to that point with an employee of an establishment?
She definitely did antagonize the fuck out of that nigga, yeah.
Talking about this nigga titties, bro. Like, he was going crazy.
Yeah.
He wanted that though. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. He wanted that though. He wanted that.
He's been waiting on that moment.
He wanted that.
He's waiting on that moment.
It was hyping him up. He loved that because he was like, "Oh yeah, keep going." Because I'm about to mollywop the fuck out.
Because every nigga, every person that worked in customer service would love for that moment to come about. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, especially from experiences, I work in that shit. You just be waiting for that one person to do everything in their power to make it so that way. It's just the teeniest bit acceptable for you to react because you know you can't react any other time.
Just for all the ones you done let slide.
I was just gonna say that.
Load it up on that.
Yeah, you typically let them slide, but this one it's too bad to let slide.
That nigga was seeing the red, bro. That nigga was seeing the red. Bro, watch that video, bro. That nigga was, bro. He rolled on the ground. That nigga got up before she. That nigga rolled and got up in one motion. That nigga tapped his rolled and got up.
You gonna hit me? I was like,
get back, and all the niggas stood on like some men, like hockey, like a spirit
Once in the video when he was telling niggas to get back. Nigga, the radio hit the ground. All them niggas flinched.
All them niggas took a step back.
And you know what?
See,
the
that's the
craziest
problem.
part
got
is
some pussy ass niggas working at the
Javid, I was just about to say, bro, they should have been like all them niggas should have been there for her. They should not have waited for him to react. They should have got her up out of there when that was all the whole yelling thing was going on. Why did they wait for him to get his shit smacked and then retaliate for them to be like, okay, let's hop into action now?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Every time it's always a situation with a man and woman going at it, it's just always a bunch of niggas in the back looking. Till something pop off. Then you want to hop in. Hey!
That's why I was so mad about that nigga at the end, Joe.
White Knights. Fuck them. Bro, you niggas are the reason this shit fucked up as is. White Knights and Hook. Nope, I'm not even gonna go there.
All right, man.
Shout out to that Spirits employee, man. He's doing what he can.
Right. I hope. Hey, listen, did he get fired? I hope he don't get fired.
Yeah, hell yeah, that nigga.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna get fired.
That nigga got fired.
Somebody gonna hire that nigga.
I don't know. Bro, he might start today. We talk about entrepreneurial shit, man. He might start a bounty hunting service, bro. I'm just saying,
it might not be bad, or he could be one of them bodyguards, one of them celebrities or something. I see that business is booming. You know what I mean? Look like the baby get a new security detail every day. I'm pretty sure he can fill a slot.
He can definitely he can defend the stage. He can defend the stage.
Good crowd control.
Y'all walking through y'all keep it a bean. Y'all walking through the airport, and y'all see that shit happening. You got your bags in tow. What you doing? You stopping to stare and just be nosy? You going in intervening? You walking through? Damn, that's crazy.
I'm walking right through. I'm walking right through. I'm not stopping. I'm not gonna stop and stare, but I'm damn sure. I
say that because niggas are masterful at minding their own business. They're literally when they was fighting. There was a nigga sitting there looking at us holding his bag. You know, not moving a muscle.
I'm walking right past. I'm not gonna stand and stare, but I'm definitely. I'll answer that. I'm walking right the fuck past. My headphones aren't even coming off. I was
gonna ask. I was just about to ask you. Do I got both my AirPods in while this is happening?
Do I have both my AirPods in?
Because if so, I mean, I possibly couldn't have just heard. I just thought it was some.
You heard it. You heard it and seen it.
Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I can attest. I have at least 2 videos.
I mean, it's a decent little bit away. You walking in the main little hallway. You seen where they was at.
You got some taste on Worldstar.
Yeah, I got 2 videos on Worldstar. I'm that nigga recording, shouting Worldstar. That's me. I'm niggas. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stand and I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna get that footage. You know what I mean? The same footage that was uploaded to the Shade Room, that was probably me. I'm that nigga. You know
what I'm saying? I'm catching all the angles.
I'm gonna get my clip and I'm gonna dip. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of there.
Hey, listen, you feel me? I'm like with Quinn, yo. I would have walked through because at the same time, like, shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't about to risk my, so I don't know what that nigga got. I don't know what that. We were just talking. I don't know what that nigga capable of.
Like you just said about the nigga at the end of that video. That's not me. No, like you said about the dude at the end of that video, that's not finna be me. I'm not finna. You not about to fight no lady, man.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to be that nigga. I'm gonna say, look, Quinn, look, man. Everybody girl next to me. Why the fuck?
Hell no. She gonna whoop my ass.
We both looking like, was she? If she would have had a man.
No, my girl the one second I said, hey, don't talk to that woman like that. Man. She gonna look at me. Oh, you defending bitches now?
She would have had a man.
I don't even know her.
Oh, you
defended bitches. I don't think my girl say that, but that's crazy.
That's something. See, I can't even side with y'all on the if only she had a man thing because I would be blown. I'd be mad at him because now this nigga's over here in crazy ass predicaments fighting niggas because she's getting Riley. I can't even say if she had a man. Like, nah, bro. You need to.
She probably would have never got there, bro.
You definitely right.
Here's the thing, bro. When dealing with men, and the reason why them niggas didn't fight and niggas just raised their chin up because men have an innate feeling they know when you escalate with a man, you need to be ready. You need to put yourself in a position where you ready for anything to happen, bro. Because lives are when niggas I don't know, bro. Get into it. So it's different. It's different, bro. It's different.
That's why niggas do a lot of talking and less action.
I feel like for a guy to be with a woman that has like I guess like Karen like tendencies. I'm not saying a specific race, but I'm just saying this is just any woman that likes to blurt out and just get a little rowdy on workers. And shout out to the boyfriend, bro, because either that nigga loves fighting. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga got a
or that nigga, or he's tired and he don't.
I ain't saying one of them punk ass little niggas that babe, stop, babe. I'm talking about niggas. I'm talking about she got an actual nigga. That wouldn't happen.
Yeah, no, for real. Because listen, he wasn't even trying to fight the nigga at the end.
Right.
He turned around and saw that nigga was like 2 inches taller than him. He was like, oh. He was like,
both of them. Neither one of them
wanted to fight. Neither of them wanted to fight the other.
They didn't.
They were both standing at each other. Bro, they were standing at each other's neck with their hands behind their backs talking about.
Oh, it was like that?
Both of their hands were behind their backs. They were like neck to neck. Like, swing first, nigga. Swing first, nigga.
You see what she did, bro? You see what she did?
Like, you see what she did, bro? Like, yo, like, that nigga was old as shit. That nigga was old as shit, yo. He was like 50 years old.
Honestly, bro, like, y'all both know it ain't no explaining, nigga. You obviously ran up with a purpose. You trying to defend it. So what are we talking for? What we talking about?
Yeah, no.
Now let's look at option B in Universe 2, where this nigga knocked that nigga out, and you done got knocked out trying to protect
trying to white knight. Got your ass knocked out.
You got knocked out because you tried to protect the girl that done walked away. Now you hear
situation over.
Right.
That's exactly why I said I'm just walking right through, because I hadn't seen too many times in real life niggas get fucked up over a girl on some like just protection shit. Not even on some like this is my girl, but just on some like, hey, don't talk to her like that. What? Like, nigga, what? Like, what are you talking about?
That's that movie shit, bro.
Like, that's it. But that shit really happens. Like, for real. Like, niggas really will go to war about women and die over this shit. I ain't seen nobody die over a woman, but I've seen a nigga that actually get his shit rocked a couple different times over a woman. A lot of times it involves alcohol as well, too.
Yeah, that ain't your wife.
Shit get a little loose.
Fuck no.
No. Only time I would step in to actually defend a random is if it was like some horror, like you said, some movie shit. Like she's really like
he was legitimately
doing nothing wrong,
like beating her ass.
I'm going over.
Nobody was there. Yeah, I would help.
Or like some actual harassment.
Like, come on,
even if nothing happened yet, but if niggas was harassing a girl or a guy or guys were harassing a girl just with some petty shit.
This nigga won. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
But beyond that, hell no.
That's what saying the picture, yeah.
None of that. But I want to.
Camera ready, yeah.
Right, nigga said he said gotta be ready for it.
Yeah, I gotta be ready. You know,
it's camera ready.
I want to actually.
I thought that IW sign up, man.
Take it from the worst, take it to the best. Wow. You know what I'm saying? That was a tough situation. That was a rough situation, but we're going to transfer it to a personal situation, and I want to know where is the most beautiful place that you guys have traveled to. Where is the most beautiful place that you have been? Jamaica. And not only what was it, but why were you there? More importantly, what was your reasoning for being there?
I'll go first, man.
Yeah, because I got one myself as well.
Man, yo, it was circa 2018. Montego Bay, Jamaica, man. My sister's wedding. Ain't gonna lie to you. And because it was my sister's wedding, just made it much more like beautiful, yo. It was crazy, and I'm a stickler for weddings. I love weddings, and it was just great. Like we was up on the rooftop, and we was looking over, and I was like, damn, yo. I was like, man, black love, shit. God, I was like, this is beautiful. This, the island is beautiful as it is. My family is from there. It was just so full circle. So I loved it, man. I was fucked up the whole time. It was great. It was great.
A beautiful time.
I'm gonna go. I'll say Paris.
Ooh.
When I was a kid.
Okay, bon, nigga.
Bon, nigga.
Bon.
Yeah.
I come from a military family, so
French tips.
Paris, nigga. Yeah.
French toast, French fries, French tips, all that, nigga.
You know what? I can definitely say I'm kind of surprised with Javen's answer. I was thinking he was gonna say like, I don't know, like a plant room with certain plants.
A dispensary.
Niggas thought I was gonna say a grow house. Like, what the fuck, yo?
I definitely thought he was aiming towards that way. Honestly, if I had to think, I would probably say the time I went to probably my cabin trip. Honestly, just based off of the location, you know what I mean. Those trees at fog. You know what I'm saying. Waking up in the morning.
Nigga was at Brokeback Mountain with some niggas.
No, nigga. This is a.
Nigga said he was at the cabin. He was at the Brokeback Mountain with his niggas. He's at Brokeback Mountain, nigga.
What?
See, bro, I'm talking about a beautiful sightseeing moment. You know what I mean?
Oh no, what?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
He was at Brokeback Mountain. Nigga went to
Brokeback
Mountain.
Talking about broke backs, bro. I don't know.
Nigga said he was in the cabin with his niggas.
I didn't say
Brokeback Mountain.
You was with your niggas.
I didn't say not one word of that.
Was you with your niggas though?
You was with your niggas in that cabin?
It was maybe me and one. Bro, it was me and like one other dude, bro. Like me and like one.
These
dude,
niggas.
like, everybody else. You know what, bro?
These
vacation.
These niggas.
I couldn't just say nothing, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It was a homegirls party.
This is a big. I'm gonna share this story. This big piece of vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? This is me expressing vulnerability. One of our playoff games, we traveled real far. We had to stay in a hotel, and me and
He's already laughing.
He's already laughing.
Yo, because he slept in the bed with some niggas.
No, we got a suite. It was like I was with it was me and two of my other niggas. We like the nicest niggas. We got the suite. We like the nice big dog status. So we got the suite. And so, but it was only the bed, this king size bed, and the couch. And so, like the nigga, we was like, nigga, you sleeping on the couch. We put one nigga on the couch, and we was like, bro, don't move. We slept on the edges of the bed. This nigga gets up in the middle of the night. This nigga goes to the bathroom. This nigga come back out and definitely slides in the middle of the niggas on the bed. This nigga slid right in between niggas on that damn bed.
Yo, no. Nigga did the I had a bad dream shit to you, yo.
Bro, he looked at the couch and said, fuck that. He just went.
Hey, y'all gonna make some room.
Nigga came out like, oh shit. I'm gonna just squeeze right in here.
Hold on, wait. So this bed situation were all niggas head like on the same like end of the bed, or was it like head, foot, head, like all niggas head on the same?
Y'all wasn't sleeping like sardine. Y'all wasn't sleeping slave style, yo.
Y'all ain't want to XYZ some shit, flip some shit.
Well, no, because he slid in the bed, so he had to. I don't know. I think he was all Kanye, Donald Trump style.
Hey, go. So did y'all? Wait. When you woke up, was that nigga just there? You was like, what the?
Hey, nah. So the nigga just. Hey, bro, you can scoot over a little bit. Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
I can't remember, bro.
Nah, nigga Lee rolled over, raised his knee up, and felt it was some other nigga on there.
Nigga woke up immediately. He said,
"Bro, what?"
Well, shout out to you for the story, man, because that's crazy.
I'm about to say, nigga, that go to the grave.
My brothers, though. That's different, though. They're my brothers. They're my niggas.
Your brothers, y'all definitely close after that. Got to be. Go ahead, Juan. It's my fault, Juan. You was in the cabin with your niggas. What happened at that cabin?
I wasn't in there with no niggas, bro.
You just said you had a nigga in there. He just said he had a nigga in there.
You just said,
bro. Why does that have the connotation?
Why you saying it?
I'm trying to set the scene.
He had a nigga in the room.
I'm trying to set the scene.
That's what I'm saying. Why you saying it?
I'm trying to set the scene. Trying to set the scene. All right, my fault. All right.
So here we are. The scene is
you and your mans was together alone.
At least we had a group. You as one other nigga. That's kind of romantic.
No, bro. Y'all not listening, bro. Me and a partner of mine.
You was on vacation, right? Okay.
We went out, you know what I'm saying? A homegirl of mine, she had her little, you know what I'm saying, little birthday shit going on. We drove up there, you know what I'm saying, as a collective, you feel me? In multiple cars. It's just two niggas, but it's like at least like 4 or 5 women. So it's like we was just, you know what I'm saying, doing some little birthday shit. You know what I'm saying?
Kicking it.
Having in the cabin, stay in the cabin, man.
Well, now, what is that like? Because I've never been like in the woods, like just like stay in a cabin and no shit like
I'm not
like
gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Me being a person who likes the city, that shit was dope, bro. That shit was dope.
Oh,
bro.
dope. Really?
That shit was actually dope. Yeah, like just being like
How so?
secluded. Like you know, even like how Q might mention like his whole like mountain man type shit. Like actually, that shit not that bad, bro. Being secluded,
it's not.
Being
it's
away
really fun.
from shit. That shit is actually not that bad, bro.
Correct.
I promise. Because I don't like niggas as it is anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely don't fuck with
so
niggas.
It's like I'm like shit. That shit
it's more
cool,
connected
bro.
to the natural state of us.
Yeah,
I mean, as woo as that could seem as well, I don't mean it to be, but truthfully, that's a natural state for humans. We're not necessarily the whole city thing is a little.
Seeing like that wildlife was definitely interesting, like bears and shit. Like little coyotes and owls and big ass like falcon. Nah, I mean shit was. I was high, so
you was in a cabin though, right?
It didn't really.
You wasn't in no tent.
He wasn't outside.
You wasn't in no tent.
I wasn't outside. Yeah, like
no,
the cabin.
The cabin. Would you do it in
the cabin? No, okay. So no, like the cabin.
Been to the cabin, nigga.
Yeah, cabin's like a big ass. Like it's really like a big ass house. It looks like a big ass condo almost. Like it's like 4 levels, like on the side of a mountain. Like it's nice as hell. Like it's really nice. But the shit was definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? The balcony hangs off the edge of the mountain, so like it's just dope. It's just really dope. The shit like
that's tough.
It's cool.
Would you do it with a tent instead of a cabin?
No, hell no.
Hell no.
And where was that at? Where's the cabin at?
Tennessee. In Tennessee.
Pigeon Forge?
Oh. I believe so.
I might have stayed in them same cabins, bro. I believe so. Bro, you described.
I believe so.
What y'all niggas bonded?
Huh?
What y'all niggas bonded? Was you easy with your niggas too?
I was with family. Well, listen, they got
like
a bunch of rooms. They got like
they got the is it a theater room downstairs?
Yeah, they got a theater room and the pool.
Niggas still stay at the same place. Goddamn,
they had like I said, it had like a movie theater room, pool. It had an outside jacuzzi, inside jacuzzi.
Oh, y'all niggas was living good.
Like I said, it was 4 levels. Motherfucker had 2 kitchens. It was all types of crazy shit.
It was modern. I'm thinking the woods, so you get
right.
It's like go karts and shit.
Nigga, I know he was nigga. They was like,
I'm thinking.
I know he was. I know I was scared, nigga. Them bears out there for real.
Them bears ain't no hole.
Them niggas said, take the trash out, bro. It's like 1 a.m, bro. It's dark. Nigga,
nigga,
I'm hearing noises and shit.
Got a leftover salmon in the trash bag.
Listen, because it was a mission, nigga. It's dark. It's pitch black. They put locks on the trash can because the bears can come get in them.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking with the lock.
The trash cans where we was at, it was like automatic.
Playing with your life.
So like it was like a.
That's something that's that right there, being out in the woods, bro. That boy living out near or in the woods will keep you on your toes. I just remember walking up to the front door after a late night shift while I was living in Minnesota. So I'm coming in, like you said, pitch black outside. I'm walking up to the door. I'm jingling the keys, getting ready to unlock the door. Tell me why in the darkness, all I hear behind me is a couple grass rustling and I stop. I'm like,
that's the type of shit making niggas.
Okay.
What was
just get
what
my
the
ass.
fuck was that?
Here's the craziest part, Jamin. Swear to God, I unlocked the door so quickly, turned around, locked that shit, turned on the porch light. There was nothing there. I was like, okay, yeah,
that was a bullfrog.
Yeah, it's one of them.
That's one thing I can say. Like the common,
who you really is.
Yeah, the common noises of just hearing like a branch or like something like the wind, like compared to you in the city versus out there. That shit is completely different.
I don't know which one is.
David, I done stood
which
10
one is
toes
worse?
against. I done stood 10 toes against 7 niggas, bro. Ain't nothing scary to being in the pitch black outside and hearing some animals.
Hey, bro. I want y'all niggas to be honest, bro. Were y'all the niggas that you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say you in a 2-story. Were y'all the niggas that cut the light off and ran upstairs?
Hell yes.
Hell
yes.
Oh yeah, my
I just want to make sure niggas being honest. Okay.
Back in the days,
I used to, when I was a kid, I used to be deeply afraid of the dark, yo. I'm not even gonna hold you, yo. I used to be deeply afraid of that motherfucker. Yes, nigga. I remember one time, man, yo, I went downstairs to get something to drink, yo. You know how it is when you a black child, yo. You gotta get downstairs to get something to drink real fast. You know your mama hear you, you know what I'm saying? Your mother hear you, it's over for you. I'm down there.
Why you up that late anyway?
I was like, right, exactly. It was like 2 a.m. I was thirsty. Like, I just woke up from my sleep paralysis. So, nigga was feeling down bad. So I got downstairs, yo. I'm trying to get something to drink, yo, and the lights, yo, they was like all the way like over here. So like it's not even like right here where I can just click it off and then run upstairs. I gotta click it off, get all the way back to the steps, and then go upstairs. Nigga, I tripped up the steps, yo. I thought something grabbed my leg. I was like, no, fuck, no. It was the worst experience of my life, yo. Oh
I'll say this just because you was talking about something being in the dark, and this is a real story as well. I told maybe not on this podcast, maybe you recall this, Javen, but here you go.
Yeah.
I was probably like 13, 12, 13, and my Xbox was in the basement of my house, and so I was playing it down there, and it's like 3 a.m. and I'm like, well, another 8-hour shift done successfully. Time for me to go ahead, call it a night. I take the headset off and I make my way upstairs. Before I go all the way up to my room, though, on the 3rd floor, I stop at the kitchen and I grab myself, a little something to drink before I go head upstairs. As I'm doing this, I hear like a scratching, like outside the back door. So I creep from the kitchen and I go around to the window that's on the side of the back door. So say this is the back door, the window's right here. So I can see the door this way. So I go and I creep to the window and I lift the blind up. Shit to you not, there is a nigga trying to pick the back door lock. Like as I am like looking out the window.
You remember the story.
And he heard the blind turn up. So like he turned and looked. And I'm looking at this nigga through the blind. Nigga, I dropped the cup. I said, "Oh," and I got him out. I got him out of there. I got right upstairs. I remembered heading up into my room. I grabbed some scissors and I'm looking downstairs like, bro, I'm waiting just to hear the door open.
Nobody?
Quinn got his family killed. Quinn got his family picked off by one.
I grabbed them scissors and I went to the stairs and I was waiting just to hear the door if it opened, so that way I can see her if he like came in or not.
Right.
Ask 12, 13-year-old me, man. Ask 12, 13-year-old me, bro. I was ready to risk it all for the family. I said, oh, no, this nigga not even gonna make it past me.
This nigga not gonna make it past.
Definitely shit.
Not gonna make it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Quinn house definitely was a death trap. I almost lost my life like several times in that motherfucker, yo. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It comes with the vibrations of spirits. I'm a
little sister almost killed me one time. I'll never forget that shit. Dude, threw one of them damn ninja stars right at my fucking temple. Nigga, I blacked out.
Ninja stars?
We're prepared in a multitude of ways. But
nigga,
what I will say,
this nigga Quinn fanning me like
that, man. Shout out y'all though. Oh, also I'll end this as well very briefly. Most beautiful place I've been, definitely Costa Rica. That place was definitely the most beautiful and peaceful place I've seen. Also, as well, the things that were interesting.
I forgot you went there.
While I was there, actually, they told us at the school, freshman or sophomore year, that our junior year, that this was going to be a trip. So begin saving now. My mom was one of the few parents that was like, all right, shit, I'm about to begin saving. So 2 years and a half, 2 years of saving. All right, boom, here we go. Go ahead, enjoy this trip. It'll be a week. So that's why I was out there. And I was like 16 probably while I was out there. Remember going and getting ice cream from a shop, and outside the shop, there's some damn monkeys in the tree. Replace every squirrel that you've ever seen in America with a lizard. That's how many lizards were out there. The lizards were as common as squirrels. So big lizards, small lizards, it was just lizards everywhere.
Sound like Florida.
Yeah, all over the place.
I was about to say that's exactly.
Sound like Florida.
And then the final thing was it? Yeah. The iconic scene that I will never ever forget, seeing the sunset over the water. There's a shirtless nigga eating an apple on the beach, and he's riding a horse.
Nigga saw Fabio.
I truly wish I was making this up and exaggerating this for the internet, but that's actually something I really saw. Bro, this nigga was on a horse eating an apple on the public beach.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nigga, I was like, damn, nigga, this is a peaceful life.
That nigga was a serial killer. That nigga was luring in lonely women, bro.
Nigga Quinn saw Zorro, nigga. That's what Quinn saw. Quinn saw Zorro.
That nigga did not have no good intentions, bro. That horse.
But that's the most beautiful place I've ever been. And I want to thank y'all for tuning into the most beautiful place you've ever been, which is the Geeked Up podcast hosted by yours truly, the Inside Wolves Entertainment. Thank you all for tuning in for another episode, because what we want to do for you guys is provide great conversations, because that's what we do for ourselves. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and we want to make sure that we provide a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of enlightenment, and a little bit of fun to your day. Inside Wolves, we are out.
For more Inside Wolf content, make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that link tree in our bio to bring you to all our platforms. Let's get it.